going to happen. Like, if you choose to do this to yourself, you are going to get discriminated against.
You're going to get discrimination if you have stretched ears, if you have tattoos. Most people fear what they don't know. What I've learned over the years is a lot of people really don't have any respect. Ballin'!
I get a lot of hate. So that's another huge misconception, is that if we get tattoos, piercings, or even more extreme things, is that we hated ourselves to begin with, which I've never found to be true, ever.
I try not to spend time focusing on hate and close-minded people and whatnot. I am fully aware of all of my pages that are dedicated to people hating me and, slander and whatnot. I'm fully aware of the fact that there are a lot of people that really don't like me. I don't blame them, really, but...
People who are part of the body modification culture feel the need to stray away from the expectations of society by altering and distinguishing themselves as someone with clear aesthetic differences. This act of rebellion is performed in order to distance oneself from the mainstream. I raise the question of what would cause someone to desire isolation from a whole. Whether they are masking insecurities by drawing attention away from themselves or trying to stand out in a crowd and make themselves known, people who perform body modification have emotional and psychological reasoning for making the permanent decisions that they do. I believe that these decisions are made out of the conscious desire to look a different way than they were created. This is not because they want to punish themselves, but because they want to fit the mold of how they feel they should look. My thesis is people who alter their physical appearance have a great sense of their emotions and inner self, which is why they know in order to achieve happiness, they must modify their bodies. According to a recent study done by a sociology professor at Texas Tech University, those who get 4 or more tattoos, 7 or more piercings, or 1 intimate piercing are 10 times more likely to have an arrest history, a 4-fold increase in drug use other than marijuana, and there's a 5-fold increase in having had 9 or more sex partners in the last year. This report clearly shows that there is some correlation between body modification and inappropriate behavior.
Let's talk about tats. Let's talk about your tats, okay? Because I can't help. Now, did you ever think that if you did, and I'm not saying you did, but if you did commit a crime, you would be easily identifiable?
Okay. No, because I always cover up.
Smart. Okay, let's see what you got.
This one's not finished because I had to have surgery on my neck. So it was GF. It was my neighborhood at the time when I was into gangs.
Which was?
Eastside Garfield.
Okay.
Can't stop, won't stop.
Stop what?
Can't stop, won't stop. None of my vices.
Okay, and the tear?
The teardrop. No comment.
What's the teardrop for?
No, there's a lot of different meanings.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. I was a prosecutor for 10 years, inner city Atlanta. Wow. I get it. Okay. Okay, so what's right there?
Pain before pleasure.
Why?
My life.
Okay.
I got loyalty. My daughter. My mom.
I want to see the daughter.
It's kind of...
A smile and a...
That smile and I'll cry later.
Okay.
A rose, because my nickname's Blossom, so... Green Eyes, my mother.
Well, wait, this one is going away.
I kind of carved it out.
Oh, God. Okay, I assume that means you dug it out of your skin. Married to the game.
Yeah.
And the game is?
The lifestyle.
Okay, word. Now, let's see yours. Denied.
Yeah, I was going to get, that was going to go along, a couple years ago when I was in here, I got denied. I was going to get once denied my freedom with handcuffs here, and I didn't. And then that's
okay,
just,
I'm glad you didn't. What is that?
This used to be somebody's name, and
Ah.
I actually covered it up to resemble
Whose name was it?
a woman.
I know, but you broke up.
Tina. I said Tina.
You broke up?
And then this actually resembles, she's one, I'm one, and then another.
Okay, anything else for me? Okay.
Yeah, I got this.
And that
It's
means?
not finished. I'm on the cusp of Capricorn and Aquarius, so I did a water pouring into
Now,
the
what are
Capricorn.
your Capricorn and Aquarius? That makes you what kind of person?
I'm on the cusp, so I'm an amazing person.
In the modified community, it can be deemed quite rude to ask such a question, but there are many reasons why someone may want it done, for a political statement or shock factor. With myself, I'm just expressing myself through my body, through my skinology and body history, self-beliefs of history of my own body.
All I do is just turn around and ignore the person, because trust me, fighting is not worth it. It's not worth it to get into a huge argument over something so stupid. What I recommend is you always be the better person. Show that the body mod community actually has respectful people in it, and it's not this stereotypical kind of, it's filled with rude people, it's filled with badasses. I guess a lot of people just think just because you have tattoos and stretched ears or body modifications, piercings or whatever, people right away jump the gun and think, oh, he must be a bad person. He must have been raised by animals or something.
Comes down to is acceptance. You're gonna have to accept that people are not going to accept you. Listen, I am a person with feelings just like you. This is the way I choose to live my life. I don't care what you look like, so why do you care what I look like?
Did I ask what you thought? No, I didn't.
Living a life where you are constantly on the outside must be emotionally tolling. Having to look past the judgment of society is practically a necessity for those in the body modification community. However, this group is making changes to themselves for their own gratification, which is why their strength and passion for body modification can help them overcome any societal obstacle. As long as they are comfortable in their new and improved skin, there is no stigma that can bring down their self-confidence.